From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Good evening and welcome, viewers. One of the most elaborate and dangerous terrorist attacks in India has just been thwarted. The operation sounds uncannily on the lines of the 26/11 attack, probably even worse. And tonight, we must first be proud of the special cell of the Delhi police and of the intelligence agencies, including RAW, because of whose splendid work and tremendous effort we have been saved the consequences of a series of terrorist attacks aimed at maximum killings and maximum destruction. Dawood Ibrahim's brother Anis Ibrahim was the underworld connect, and at every single stage the ISI was choreographing and rehearsing for a coordinated terrorist strike across India. During the course of debate 1, I will share all the details. But at the start, can we all collectively ask the pseudos, the liptards, the bleeding hearts, why they are so quiet tonight? Why aren't they busy on social media trolling as usual? Why are they so meek tonight? I've warned again and again and again, and for that reason, these factually impoverished and intellectually deprived fakes hate us. But I've said it before, viewers, and I will say it again tonight. And I said the same thing on the first night I returned on air this year after a forced break. That night also I said, let us be warned that if we don't sacrifice the pretense and organize a nationwide crackdown on terrorism in which all of us must play our part, unless we call out people who build an argument for terrorism, unless we call out people who try and weaken laws against terrorism to try and weaken our country, then we must be prepared for the consequences of our inaction, and we can't afford to do that. So this plot tonight, which has been planned from international locations, is a reminder that we either wake up now, or at a time of the Al-Qaeda and of the resurgent Taliban, let political correctness and fake liberalism come at the cost of our national interest. If you believe in nation first, viewers, which I know you do, then we cannot let anything come at the cost of national interest anymore, viewers. Nation first, no compromise. We must all play our part in the fight against terrorism. That's debate number 1, the massive multi-state operation in which a Pakistan organized terrorist module has been busted. The danger is real. Can we afford to be meek about jihadi terror? Now that's debate number 1. And debate number 2 this week. 11 days to the Quad meeting, and the United States is saying that they will investigate the role of Pakistan when it comes to terror. Is it all falling apart for Pakistan now? That's a fiery debate number 2. And here are the headlines this Tuesday evening on the debate tonight. Pakistan terror reality exposed by India. 6 terrorists arrested. 2 of them were trained in Pakistan. Funded by the Dawood gang, trained by the Pakistan Army, the plot to target politicians and bomb cities is busted. From Lucknow to Gwadar port via Muscat, explosive details of Pakistan terror training exposed on Republic. America wakes up to the reality, forced to admit that Pakistan harbors Taliban and Haqqanis.
role that Pakistan has played throughout the past 20 years and even before. And it is one that is involved hedging its bets constantly about the future of Afghanistan.
Finally, America decides to review Pakistan's role. Big development before the Quad meets this month.
योगी जी की सरकार पूरी ईमानदारी से यूपी के विकास में जुटी हुई है.
And the Prime Minister hits battleground Uttar Pradesh, endorses the Yogi model of governance. Ladies and gentlemen, in a multi-city operation, Pakistani jihadi terrorism has been busted. The revelations of the agencies are massive, from Dawood connections to Pakistani training. Can we have an eyes wide shut approach, or is it time now to continue this massive crackdown to take it to the next level? Here are the explosive details, and then we debate.
In a massive multi-state operation, at least 6 terrorists, including those trained in Pakistan, have been arrested.
नाम आप सुनिए. एक जान मोहम्मद शेख हैं, ये महाराष्ट्र के रहने वाले हैं, 47 इयर्स एज है. नेक्स्ट उसामा इलियास सामी, ये जामिया नगर दिल्ली का रहने वाला है, एज 22 इयर्स. थर्ड है मूलचंद एलियस लाला, 47 इयर्स, रायबरेली यूपी का रहने वाला है. जिशान कमर, ये इलाहाबाद यूपी का रहने वाला है, 28 इयर्स. पांचवा है मोहम्मद अबू बकर, ये बहराइच यूपी का रहने वाला है, और लेकिन अभी आजकल हाल फिलहाल में ये दिल्ली में रह रहा था. इसकी एज 23 इयर्स. और आखिरी मोहम्मद आमिर जावेद, ये लखनऊ का रहने वाला है, 31 साल में.
The Pakistan hand is clear. It was a Pakistan organized terror module.
इसमें 2 कंपोनेंट्स हैं. एक है अंडरवर्ल्ड वाला कंपोनेंट, उनका काम था आईडी को सेफली क्रॉस कराना और उसके बाद उसको सिटीज़ तक पहुंचा देना. और दूसरा कंपोनेंट था जिनका काम था कि इनके इस्तेमाल की जगह ढूंढना, कि कौन से फेस्टिवल में कहाँ पे इनको इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है, वो करना, उसका उनको प्लांट करना. तो ये 2 कंपोनेंट थे, और इनका आपस में जो कोऑर्डिनेशन है वो सारा अक्रॉस द बॉर्डर से किया जा रहा था. तो दैट इज़ वाई वी आर सेइंग कि ये एक पाक ऑर्गेनाइज्ड, एक कोऑर्डिनेटेड वो है, जिसमें कि ट्रेनिंग भी वहाँ से हुई है और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और कोऑर्डिनेशन भी सारा वहीं से किया जाता है.
The raids have been conducted in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra and Delhi. The recoveries include explosives and firearms.
आज सुबह इसको ऑपरेशन को कंक्लूड करते हुए हमने सिमल्टेनियसली कई राज्यों में रेड करी. सबसे पहले एक महाराष्ट्र के रहने वाले समीर नाम के आदमी को गिरफ्तार करा है. इसको कोटा में एक ट्रेन में हमने गिरफ्तार करा. उसके बाद 2 आदमी दिल्ली में गिरफ्तार हुए, और इनसे जो आगे बातचीत मिली, प्लस जो हमारे पास टेक्निकल इनपुट्स थे, उसके ऊपर फिर यूपी में, जहां हमारे पास यूपीएटीएस का बहुत क्लोज कोऑपरेशन रहा, यूपीएटीएस के साथ मिलकर हमने 3 लोग वहां से अरेस्ट करे हैं. इसमें जैसा मैंने बताया, 2 आदमी ऐसे हैं जो कि अभी अप्रैल में यहाँ से मस्कट गए थे. यहाँ से वो बाई एयर गए, और वहाँ से मस्कट से इनको बाय शिप एंड बोट पाकिस्तान ले जाया गया. वहाँ ग्वादर पोर्ट के पास एक फार्म हाउस में इनको रखा गया, और जहाँ पर कि इनको एक्सप्लोजिव बनाने में और साथ में फायर आर्म्स इंक्लूडिंग AK-47 हैंडल और फायर करने की ट्रेनिंग दी गई. ये ट्रेनिंग लगभग 15 दिन की थी, और इस ट्रेनिंग के बाद ये लोग वहाँ से वापस मस्कट आए. एक ख़ास चीज़ जो इन्होंने बताई है वो ये भी है कि जब ये मस्कट से जा रहे थे तो इनके ग्रुप में लगभग 14-15 बंगला बोलने वाले लोग भी थे.
The Delhi police says that the terror suspects were divided into 2 teams. One that was handed over to Dawood Ibrahim's brother.
एक टीम थी जो कि अंडरवर्ल्ड के हवाले की गई थी, जिसे कि वहाँ पे दाऊद इब्राहिम के भाई अनीस इब्राहिम कोऑर्डिनेट कर रहा था. इस टीम का काम था कि जो वहाँ से फायर आर्म और एक्सप्लोजिव आएंगे उनको ठीक से सुरक्षित तौर पे बॉर्डर के पार कराकर भारत के विभिन्न शहरों में इनको कंसील करके रखना। और दूसरा काम, ये जो अंडरवर्ल्ड वाली टीम थी, इसका काम था कि फंडिंग ऑर्गेनाइज करना हवाला के थ्रू।
And another that was planning to carry out targeted killings and blasts across the country during the festive season.
इसमें क्या है कि जो एक्सप्लोजिव्स और आईडीज़ हैं उनको तो फेस्टिव सीज़न के दौरान जो हैवी फुटफॉल वाले एरियाज़ या जहाँ बड़ी गैदरिंग है वहाँ पे यूज़ होना था, लेकिन जो पिस्टल्स भेजी गई हैं ये इंपोर्टेड पिस्टल्स हैं जो, और हाई क्वालिटी की पिस्टल्स हैं, इटालियन पिस्टल्स हैं ये, और एमुनिशन जो है ये टारगेटेड किलिंग्स के लिए यूज़ होना था। ऐसी हमारी जो इनपुट्स थी वो सजेस्ट करती हैं।
But the danger is still raw. The police are saying these are early days. And the Pakistan jihadi terror is still alive.
ये तो एक तो आइडियोलॉजिकली मोटिवेटेड थे, ठीक है, उसी की वजह से ये रेडिकलाइज होने के बाद ही ट्रेनिंग के लिए वहाँ गए थे।
In a separate operation by the UP police in 4 districts, terrorists backed by Pakistan's ISI in possession of a live IED have been cracked down upon.
यूपी ATS के द्वारा एक महत्वपूर्ण सफलता हासिल करते हुए ISI स्पॉन्सर्ड मॉड्यूल को बस्ट किया गया है तथा 3 लोगों को हिरासत में लिया गया है। ये सफलता उस समय हासिल हुई जब 4 जनपदों में एक साथ रेड की गई। ये जनपद लखनऊ, रायबरेली, प्रतापगढ़ तथा प्रयागराज हैं। एक लाइव IED भी प्रयागराज जनपद से बरामद हुआ है, जिसको मौके पे बॉम्ब डिस्पोजल स्क्वाड के द्वारा निष्क्रिय या निष्प्रयोजित किया जा रहा है।
The agencies in a coordinated manner are tracking and uprooting terror cells. The danger is very real and exposed for now. The need of the hour is for a full-blown nationwide crackdown. Let's debate.
Because I think there should be a rousing debate across this entire country about how a group of Indians sitting on our soil was just till a few months back working very hard to try and help terrorists by diluting the laws against terrorism. There's a group of people in our country, and we all know this. RSN Singh is with us, Jitendra Kumar Roja, PKD Nambiar and Gaurav Bhatia are on one side tonight. Professor Manojit Mandal, Vivek Srivastav, Abdul Razak Khan and Ratnakar Tripathi of the Congress are on the other side. And I'll only begin by saying this, that you very well know this, Ratnakar Tripathi. I start with you, that till recently there was a group of people who were saying that we need to make it easier for terrorists by reducing the impact of the anti-terrorism laws. We need to dilute the laws. They were saying that everything is okay. Modi is terrible. The Modi government is very bad. They want to go after. They want to go after terrorists. The terrorism threat is not there anymore. Everything is fine. You know, these right-wingers, Sanghi, RSS types are the ones who are creating this huge theory about jihadi terrorism. There's nothing called jihadi terrorism. The RSS is more dangerous. All these things were said till recently. And I just wonder today, Ratnakar Tripathi, I want to start with you, whether you would want to open the debate with by telling us what your thoughts are about those people, you know, who wanted the laws against terrorism diluted. What would you say to them today after this massive anti-terror operation has been busted? What would you say to them tonight? Ratnakar Tripathi, please open the debate. Yes.
Oh, thanks so much. Thanks so much. I don't want to comment on these things because the law making is in the hands of the government and the parliament. And if the government has such immense majority in the parliament, nothing could be done. No laws can be deleted or omitted, and they will do the best. What I believe is. But what I'm not. I listen to you. You were saying that we are very proud. Since when we have feeling proud? We have become feeling proud of failures. Sir, do you know? A day before, President of India, Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Union Law Minister Kiran Rijiju, and one more important person, I don't remember the name. Was it Prayagraj, where the 4 people have been arrested on the same circuit, Raebareli, Pratapgarh, Kareli, Prayagraj. What should I do? I should feel proud on them, on the police personnel. So, because they have failed. This is the
Ratnakar Tripathi, I think you should be. Ratnakar Tripathi, Mr. Tripathi, I think you should. Mr. Tripathi, can I say something to you? Mr. Tripathi, no, I want to say something to you. Sir, may I say something to you, sir?
Surely.
May I say something to you?
For sure.
I think you should be completely ashamed of yourself. I think you should be ashamed of yourself for talking like that. This is one of the biggest successes of the intelligence operation of the Special Forces of our police. You should be very proud of what they have done today. And I think you should be. I think you should apologize on television for trying to say that this is a failure. I say this is the biggest success. I'm saying this is the biggest success. This is the biggest success. In any other country, we would have been saying that the security force of the government has achieved the biggest success. Instead of doing that, you're doing this armchair stuff of saying that this is a failure. Is it a failure? This is a failure? How is this a failure? No, that terrorists who are caught is a failure. No, I want a response to this now, please. Enough. The choice of words is unacceptable. Catching the biggest...
Please, let me complete first.
Catching the biggest group of terrorists in our country...
Please give
No, 1 second. Exposing jihadi terror is a failure.
Dr. Goswami, please.
Exposing jihadi terror is a failure. I want Gaurav Bhatia to come into the debate. 1 second. Ratnakar Tripathi, you've had your initial turn. Gaurav, he says it's a failure. He says it's a failure. 1 minute, please. Ratnakar Tripathi, it's not your turn now. Let Gaurav come in. Thank you.
Yes. So, Arnab, first
Can I
of
have the
all,
audio up, please? Thank you.
Every Indian today is proud of the Delhi police. And they have proactively busted this terror gang. This shows the will, the determination of the Narendra Modi ji's government and also the courage and the sincerity of the Delhi police. You know what we should be discussing tonight? In July of 2021, I am reminded I had a debate on your channel, Arnab, when the UP police had also busted a terror module. And do you know what the reactions were? Akhilesh Yadav came out and he said that मैं उत्तर प्रदेश की पुलिस पे विश्वास कैसे कर सकता हूँ? Mayawati, I have her tweet. She said, अगर ये सही है तो हमें कार्रवाई करनी चाहिए. मतलब giving benefit of the doubt to the terror accused. And then she said, UP elections are near. That is why all this is being done for the sake of communal politics. Now let us come to the Congress. Arnab, Pegasus issue. You know, the government has all throughout maintained that there are means to ensure that we intercept and we prevent any terror attack. But these people raise this issue, this bogey, just to undermine national security. And Rahul Gandhi, let me expose him. After the 26/11 attack, Rahul Gandhi was dancing till the wee hours of the morning in Mumbai. And then what happened? When Pulwama happened, he was dancing in Gujarat. And he deleted this tweet later when he was exposed. So my point is simple, that today we all know that fundamentalists, and I have no qualms in saying Islamic fundamentalists are a threat to our country. So I appeal to the 20 crore brothers and sisters in India. They should come out and they should not side with Taliban like Shafiqur Rahman Barq from the Samajwadi Party did. We need to stand together. Our only identity is that of an Indian. क्यों चिल्ला रहे हो? क्यों चिल्ला रहे हो? क्यों चिल्ला रहे हो? बताओ क्यों चिल्ला रहे हो? क्यों चिल्ला रहे हो? बोलो क्या गलत बोला? क्या साध्वी प्रज्ञा कर रहे हो? क्या बकवास करते रहते हो? क्या बोला? नहीं, इंडिया फर्स्ट और इस्लाम फर्स्ट बोलो. इंडिया फर्स्ट या इस्लाम फर्स्ट? मुसलमानों को आप टारगेट इंडिया फर्स्ट या इस्लाम फर्स्ट? क्या गलत बोला? क्या बोला? बोलो. शफीकुर रहमान बर्क कहता है तालिबानी जो है वो फ्रीडम फाइटर्स हैं. ये तुम्हारी सोच है. कमलेश तिवारी, when he was brutally murdered, you justified it. Don't even tread on that path. Okay? You all know. अरे I ask you a simple question. अगर हिम्मत है तो सुन. चिल्लाओ मत. चिल्लाओ मत. एक क्वेश्चन है. Let me also feel good. Let me also feel good. I ask you a question. चिल्लाना बंद. चिल्लाना बंद. आतंकवादियों के मुकदमे वापस होंगे. तुम लोगों की सोच है. अगर मुसलमान होगा तो. कोर्ट ने थप्पड़ मारा था. क्या बोलते रहते हो तुम लोग? मैं तुमसे पूछता हूँ. Every Indian Arnab today is asking only one question. India first or Islam first? I'm asking you. India first, Islam first. बोल दो अगर हिम्मत है.
No, it's not. One second. It's an issue of terrorism. 1 minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just 1 minute. Abdul Razak, since you're so keen to come into the debate, I'm sure you'll take a question from me. And viewers, see, these are serious issues. I want RSN to come into the debate as well. A minute, please. Can I intervene, please? You know, we've got our turn. We've got a good debate going. Let's listen to each other. Fact of the matter is, viewers, 6 people have been arrested. There's Pakistan ISI trained 2 specialized terrorists who are among those arrested. Anis Ibrahim, brother of Dawood Ibrahim, presently based in Pakistan, was the underworld connect. There's a whole sleeper cell of underworld criminals also busted. There is a new modus operandi adopted by the Pakistan ISI for training radicalized Indian youth, which has been exposed. And this was aimed for the festival season, in which large congregations in major cities were going to be targeted. And there has been large. There's been a lot of explosives, arms, ammunition recovered from Allahabad, Uttar Pradesh, but still, viewers, some people are blind, or they're pretending to be blind, and they're arguing about the fact that well, just a minute, please, Abdul Razak, can I complete? Can I complete? Can I complete? Who are you to say it has to be proven?
Please.
You will believe the terrorists, but you will not believe the special cell of the Delhi police.
Definitely.
What kind of Indian citizen are you, sir?
Time a single
RSN?
community is targeted.
The standard argument?
Sir,
yeah, so the research and analysis wing is targeting a community. Are you ashamed? Are you ashamed of the way you speak? You will even support Pakistan.
Sir,
you will defend Pakistan. You will deny jihadi terror. You will deny jihadi terror.
Magistrate, the Delhi police comes to the press briefing. Why?
Yeah.
This is a national security issue.
Yeah.
National threat issue.
Why? Because can I respond now? If you stop. If you stop, Abdul Razak, you got to stop. Abdul Razak, you got to stop. You got to stop now, Abdul. Abdul, you got to stop. Abdul, you got to stop.
I will not speak to
you got to stop.
If he speaks,
you got to stop. Will you stop now? Will you stop now? Yeah. Will you stop now? I'll say one thing and give it to you at RSN. 1 minute. 1 minute. Jan Mohammed Sheikh, Osama. Then there is Mulchand alias Saju. Zishan Kumar, Muhammad Abu Bakr, Muhammad Amir Javed. These people were part of a very elaborate terrorist operation. And viewers, it is my responsibility to tell you this tonight. This is an operation, RSN, that has been planned for many, many months now. Osama, one of these, Osama, I think he's there. His picture is there. I don't know which number it is. Osama, right? He who's there is, I think, number 1. Yeah. He left for Muscat, Oman on April 22nd, 2021. He reached Muscat. There he meets Zishan, who had come from India to join training in Pakistan. In any other country today, everybody who supports terrorists in any way would have seriously evaluated their stand. But RSN, in our country, I think these people still say, let's dilute the laws on terrorism. They say, let's reduce the laws on terrorism. Let's make it easier for these kind of people to operate. RSN.
Yeah, no, nobody can deny the fact that, once after Taliban has taken over, the entire global jihadi apparatus has been energized, and so have been the sleeper cells. And any sensible analyst will tell you that, any sensible analyst will tell you that, the Taliban has done a deal with the Americans. It's a common knowledge, and the deal is that, okay, we will not attack on the American soil.
India is with the Americans
so,
still.
I mean, the next 2 targets...
Don't you know India is still with Americans?
Oh, shut up, yaar.
Don't
Shut
you
up.
know India is still with Americans?
Shut up. Who is this fellow? Who is this fellow? Who is this fellow?
What's going on here?
Quite like a gentleman.
Vivek, just stop now. Let him complete and then come in. Come on, calm down.
Stop your Islamophobia.
You want other...
Stop your Islamophobia.
Vivek, stop. Vivek, let him complete.
Stop your Islamophobia on the national TV.
Vivek, stop it. Vivek, let him complete his point. Vivek, this is terrorism. It's not about a religion. This is terrorism. It's not about a religion. Let Artisan complete his point and you make yours. Please now. Please. Please now. Vivek, don't provoke. Calm down. You'll have your turn. Artisan complete. Vivek, please listen to me, please. I don't want to shout, Vivek. Vivek, please calm down. You calm down. Thank you. RSN will complete, then you'll come in. Thank you.
I'm okay, but he should not be Islamophobic.
Yeah. Anyway, I have to, okay. What I'm saying is that any sensible analyst will tell you that they have done a deal with the Americans, that they will not strike on the soil. So the next two targets are Iran and India. China, they will not, because they have already been put, in concentration camps. So a big.
What do you want? Concentration camps in India also? Are you suggesting it? Are you suggesting that the Muslims should be put in concentration camps in India? Are you trying to suggest it?
Everybody was talking about it.
Do you believe in the Indian Constitution?
And here, if you compare
or you
it
don't
with
believe in the Indian
Mumbai
Constitution?
2611, you have the same elements.
Switch, Bonoji.
You have the underworld, Dawood Ibrahim. You have you see the network that is spread all over the country. It is, I mean, we are talking about proxies. And yes, there was also an assessment that Bangladesh-based jihadi groups have been re-energized. The Jamaat-e-Mujahideen Bangladesh is operating as far as Bengaluru. So where is the doubt about it? And thirdly, let me tell you that, he's so, incensed about UP. Sir, please, while ISI may be, providing logistics, training, etc., the Pakistan military intelligence establishment may be their benefactor, but the ideological patron, benefactor is Deoband in Uttar Pradesh. Isn't Seminullah Seminary a Deobandi institution? Isn't Binori Seminary a Deobandi institution? So it is very obvious that the radicalization is very high in Uttar Pradesh. Where is the doubt?
The point is what we have been told. Vivek, 1 minute. Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down now. Everyone calm down. You better calm down now. You guys all calm down. Otherwise, just a minute. I'd like to go to PKD Nambiar and Jitendra Kumar Oja. 1 minute.
That's what you are.
For that reason, even Maulana Masood Azhar.
The tragedy of the day is that even today, there are sympathizers in this country against for this terrorist group. It's so simple that even today in our country, there are sympathizers for these terrorist group. From Kerala to Kashmir, even today, we have sympathizers sitting on national television, sympathizing for these terrorists, not for this country. I think it's a national shame for those people who still talk for terrorists, who talk for the people who are against this nation. I think isn't it shame for the people who just talk about when the Delhi police or the rest of the police, they don't belong to a particular party. A police force belongs to the country. They are working for you and they are working for me. They are working for this nation.
I need to switch on the right, please. I'll get Monojit in. Thank you. Please don't do this, Razak. Take him off.
And sympathizing for them. I think it's a shame.
I can't hear.
Arnab. Yeah. I think the debate should be that the people who are sympathizers of this terrorist group should be thrown out. That should be the debate. Why we are still waiting for the sympathizers from Kerala to Kashmir, east to west, north to south, is still roaming around freely in this country. That should be the debate. Why the people are there?
I think at the outset the question is simple. At the outset the question is simple.
A minute. What is happening in this country when the Taliban is attacked?
Yeah, PKD.
Taliban is not just a terrorist group. Taliban is a mindset. When the mindset
PKD.
With the Talibani mindset, thousands of people are roaming around in this country. Do you think this country will ever be safe? I am challenging all of you that none of us are going to be safe as long as
Monojit, before you come in, can I say something?
We need to really work hard and to identify these people.
Monojit, before you come in,
this mindset needs to be thrown out of this country. Till that time, there is nothing is going to happen.
Monojit, before you come in, can I say something?
Wherein the people will
just
come
1 minute, 1 minute.
and sympathize with the
Monojit.
This is not simply
stop this man fast. He seems to be on an automatic mode. He seems to be on an automatic mode.
Monojit, before you come in, can I say something, please? Can I say something to you, please, Monojit? And then you debate with Jitendra Kumar Ojha, who hasn't spoken, and then we'll open it up.
Dot on to PKD.
See,
Let me be very honest with you. Whomsoever is asking me, take my name, be careful. Don't take my name for wrong reasons. I'm not somebody like anybody whomsoever going and sitting on a panel. Be careful when take my name with respect, whomsoever it may be.
And who is taking your name?
So, Mr. Nambiar, can I just with 1 minute?
I don't even know your name,
one minute, Monojit, a minute.
Sir, I don't even know you.
Because I just want you. I want to make a very, very simple but very fundamental point tonight. We must accept jihadi terrorism. We must accept there are radicalized jihadi terrorists. We must understand that they have a jihadi ideology. Okay? By talking about jihadi terrorism, if you talk about it, you don't become anti-Muslim. No. By talking about jihadi terrorism, you are pro-country, pro-India, pro-humanity. Okay? When you talk about Pakistan's role, by denying Pakistan's role, you help Pakistan. Therefore, you are against national interest. Look at this with some reality. Don't wince like that. You know, Monojit, I don't know. Jitendra Kumar Ojha is there. Don't wince like that. And I'm telling you one more thing, Monojit. The question is simple. When will people like you acknowledge it? If today, 1 minute, if today a large congregation during the festival season had been targeted, right? And hundreds would have been killed, then perhaps Monojit Mandal, you would have acknowledged it. Once the sleeper cells put their plan into action, then you would have acknowledged it. Once there would have been killings in Delhi and Uttar Pradesh by these terrorist groups, then you would have acknowledged it. And no, you wouldn't have acknowledged it then. Then a person like you would have come and said, intelligence failure. Today when this has been caught, you say, it's been a failure. Have you said one word about the intelligence agencies which have busted this today? Do you have the courage, Monojit, for someone like you to come out and say, that was a mistake of mine, Arnab? I was on the side of people who wanted anti-terrorism laws to be softened up. I was on the side of people who were supporting the PFI. When a person masquerading as a journalist but actually a PFI agent was caught trying to create trouble, caste-based trouble in Uttar Pradesh, I was supporting the PFI. Do you acknowledge your mistake today? No, bolte dao nahi. The fact of the matter is, will you please accept that there is jihadi terrorism? Just accept it. I want to hear you use the words jihadi terrorism is a danger to India. Say it. Don't normalize it. Don't normalize it. Say it. Don't be uncomfortable, Monojit. Accept it.
First of all, nobody will normalize terrorism. A terrorist is a terrorist, enemy of humanity. And it has got nothing to do with religion. Right? Someone on the panel said that Islamic terrorism, it has got nothing to do with terrorism. It has got only one religion, that is butchery, and nothing else. I mean, where lies the question of nationalizing? Yes.
What about jihadi
this is a good job done by the Delhi police, but they are just simply doing their job.
What about jihadi terror? Do you accept jihadi terror?
Why are you politicizing this issue either way?
Terrorism?
We are completely against politicizing of terror either way, this side or that side. Terror is a terror.
No, I'm not
nothing
politicizing
to do with religion and politics. No.
I'm not politicizing it, but certain political parties have been accusing the Modi government. Certain political parties have been accusing the Modi government of misusing the laws by strengthening the laws against terrorism. And certain political parties have been asking for the laws against terrorism to be diluted. 1 minute, Monojit. Monojit, 1 minute. Monojit, listen to me.
We are still waiting for the conspiracy behind Pulwama massacre. So there were intelligence failures in the past. Yes, this time
you're waiting for the conspiracy in what sense? I think it's a known fact that Pakistan was behind Pulwama. You seem to be the only person who doesn't know about it. Gaurav on the left, please. Thank you. No, I don't know. What questions are you asking about Pulwama?
Who doesn't know this?
What questions are you asking about Pulwama? No, what questions do you have in your mind about Pulwama?
Arnab, I have two, three very important points to make it. I hope
No, don't suggest.
Pulwama and this kind of terror attacks. You don't need to be a journalist. Forget about it.
Then what are you waiting for?
Say that Pakistan was behind that. But how?
Then what are you waiting for?
Came in.
Then what are you waiting for? What details are you waiting for about Pulwama? Why did you say that? Why did you make that reference?
These people, I want to understand. I want to understand, Arnab. I want to raise this question. How could these people cross the border? How could these people from different countries, whether it's Bangladesh, Pakistan, cross the border? Yes, they were caught napping, fine. But some disaster could have taken place. You need to raise your security.
Let it be. I'm just one second. Just be quiet. I just am asking you 1 minute. Monojit, Monojit, for your kind information, let me tell you. Just slow down for a bit. Jan Mohammed Sheikh, right?
Yes.
His address is given as Mumbai. Osama, address is given as a certain part of Delhi. I'm not giving the exact address, I know it. Mulchand alias Saju, address is given in Raebareli. Zishan Kumar, 1 minute please, just a minute please. What do you mean, how did he enter Mumbai? These people are Indians who have been trained in Pakistan and they've been part of a global operation funded by the ISI. Don't you understand that? Just because you hate the present government, you'll say whatever comes to your mind. Why are you saying these things? What do you gain, Monojit? What do you gain? What do you say? You're confused.
All of them are not.
This is exactly what happens to radicalized people. They work against their country's interests. Gaurav is coming in. I don't know whether you are refusing to see the reality. I'm talking about jihadi terrorism. I'm talking about indoctrinated, radicalized jihadi minds in India. You don't want to accept that? You want to provide them political cover?
Who doesn't know this?
You want to provide them political cover? Aren't you embarrassed about yourself for trying to do that?
They are extremely indoctrinated people. Who doesn't know this? They are indoctrinated.
They are jihadi terrorists. Say they are jihadi terrorists.
History of terrorism in
say
the
they are
world
jihadi
knows
terrorists.
that these people are
say they are jihadi terrorists. Why aren't you using the word? Gaurav.
Carry out their operations.
Arnab, I hope I'll get the
Doesn't
same
matter.
courtesy.
Indoctrinated by whom?
Whether it's jihadi, non-jihadi, terrorist,
please ask him to be quiet. Nobody is interested in this, Arnab.
It's all right.
Me. Yes. 2 points I wish to make. First of all, on your debate.
You every other day you change your
Arnab,
color.
please, you regulate
every 4 years
it. Otherwise,
you change
it's
your
okay.
Color. People are interested only in you.
Okay.
1 minute.
So on your debate,
He heard you, Monojit.
Said, Arnab, on your debate, a panelist had said that it has not been proven. So to him, I will like to remind, when Afzal Guru lost 6, appeals and trial, and even the mercy petition was dismissed, these people came out. It was proven he's a terrorist, but they came out to say it is judicial killing. And what has changed, Arnab, all the viewers should know. When Afzal Guru was sentenced by the Supreme Court and the second review was dismissed, it was in 2006. Please, Arnab, I will not speak like this. I'm making a very important point. What is this? Okay, fine. I will not
there
speak.
is nothing important, sir. There is an undeclared emergency.
Is okay.
And you are targeting
a
everyone.
very important point.
Your anti-terrorist laws are draconian in nature.
Please be quiet.
Okay, 1 minute.
Sedition laws are draconian in nature.
Vivek, let him complete. I'll make your point. I'll make your point. You make your point about draconian laws. I'd say you got to be draconian with draconian people. Please calm down now. Vivek, don't give me a bleeding heart picture, please. You are the kind of people who wanted the dilution of the UAPA. You have no legs to stand on today. Gaurav is continuing. 1 minute. Gaurav is continuing. Stop being a professional heckler. Thank you. Wait.
Yeah. Against the common man just because they don't believe in the BJP.
Okay. Now may I, with his permission. What has changed under Modi ji is this, that during the Congress regime, Arnab, Afzal Guru was sentenced to death. For 7 years, they did not hang him. Do you know why? Because he was a Muslim. But when Yaqub Memon was sentenced by the Supreme Court, he was hanged in 9 days. 9 days after the Supreme Court dismissed the curative. That has changed. And now my next point, we should not be,
so we should hang all
showing
the
the veneer.
What you want to say?
Please be.
So the BJP
Arnab, can I make my second point? It is very disturbing. Please, Arnab, please ask him to be quiet.
All the Muslims? Is that what you want to advocate?
Please ask him to be quiet and let me make my second point. Please,
बताइए ना, आप कहना क्या चाहते हैं आप? कि मुसलमानों को
चुप करिए, चलिए,
मुसलमान देश के नागरिक नहीं है?
बेकार पे चुप करिए, चलिए बदतमीजी करते हैं हर वक्त, चुप करिए ना अर्नब, प्लीज इनको चुप कराइए। क्या है ये तरीका भाई?
You know he didn't say that,
बदतमीजी कर रहे हैं, चाइना से
You know he didn't say that, Vivek.
डिबेट करते हैं
Vivek, don't do this. Vivek, you know he didn't say that, Vivek. Now thank you. Switch back.
कॉलेज के बच्चों को आप जेल में डालते हैं, 21 साल के दिशारवि को जेल में डाला, किसानों को आप जेल में डालते हैं, लाठीचार्ज करते हैं, सर फोड़ते हैं।
आपके प्रश्न का उत्तर भी दे देता हूं। अर्नब, प्लीज अलाउ मी टू कंप्लीट माय पॉइंट, प्लीज। मेरे साथी हैं, भारतीय, इसलिए उत्तर देता हूं। अब्दुल कलाम साहब को सल्यूट है, अब्दुल हमीद को सल्यूट है, लेकिन कसाब जो है वो हीरो नहीं हो सकता। एंड नाउ द पॉलिटिकल वीनियर of being right always needs to be removed. Arnab, you even said terror has no religion. Let me cite these examples. There was one religion behind these bomb blasts that have taken place all over the world. New York, USA, 2001, 3,000 deaths. Madrid, Spain, 2004, 192 deaths. London, UK, 2005, 52 deaths. Moscow, Russia, 2010, 40 deaths. Brussels, Belgium, 2016, 35 people killed. Nice, France, 2016, 87.
Come to the point.
Dead. And
you've given enough examples. What's your point?
There is one
What's your
religion
point?
behind these terrorist attacks. We cannot have this politically correct.
Abdul Razak. No, how is the religion behind? No. 1 minute. You're stretching the line. No. You are stretching the line. You are stretching the line. 1 minute. This will not go uncounted.
Hind was involved.
No. You can say there is jihadi terrorism, but are you holding a religion responsible may not be appropriate.
For a message like this to be made.
I'm saying it very clearly.
You're victims of a strategy.
There is a thought process in one religion.
Just a minute.
On the basis of religion.
Propaganda.
Ratnakar is on. Ratnakar Tripathi.
They need to speak. They need to stand with India first. India first before Islam. That is what I am advocating on your program. For me, India is first before anything else. I expect my Muslim brothers and sisters to do the same. India first even before Islam. What is wrong with that?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I want to come to a specific point now. Ratnakar Tripathi. In October 2020, and since then, for 1 year now, the Congress party has been saying that we have to repeal UAPA charges. We have to repeal terrorist laws. Okay, very specific question. I'm not making a polemical, rhetorical point. I'm making a factual point here today. For 1 year now, your party, the Congress, along with CPI, CPM, DMK, Dawood, Munitra, Kazagam and others, you have been carrying out protests across India saying there should be a dilution of UAPA. UAPA is a bad law. All the terrorism laws should be repealed because Narendra Modi is a bad government. They have bad laws like UAPA. Today, after this finding today, after this recent busting of these terrorist groups, which we are also relieved about, would you still say that? Would you still say the UAPA should go? UAPA is a tool of repression. I'm giving you facts about Pakistani-backed jihadi reality in our country, about jihadi terrorism. Would you still say it? Would you still say the laws should be removed, or would you say that we were on the wrong path? We need to atone, we need to explain, we need to say, Arnab, you were right, we were wrong, Republic was right, we were wrong. Would you say that? Yes.
No, Arnab, you are very right. You are very right. The laws regarding terrorism must be stringent. But when you misuse the laws.
No, but then why has the Congress party been trying to make them weak? No, one sec. I'll get PKD. I'll get Jitendra Kumar Ojha in, please. Jitendra Kumar Ojha. No. You can't say this now and deny what you said some time back. Jitendra Kumar Ojha is on. No. I'll halt you right there. I'll halt you. Jitendra Kumar Ojha. You are deep into national security.
You can't just shut me up. Let me speak.
But before you come in,
you just go to the.
No, I'm not shutting you up. I'm just stopping you. I'm pausing you. I'm putting a comma. I'm putting a semicolon. I'm not putting a full stop. I just want you to hear the other side because I've been speaking about the danger of diluting these laws for a long time.
No, I'm hearing the other side, but you don't want to hear me. You don't want to listen to me. You don't want to hear me.
Ask him to Please stop.
Gaurav Bhatia says that Afzal Guru was not hanged for 7 years.
Arnab.
And Yaqub Menon was hanged in 9 years.
You're not answering my question.
Is it the responsibility of the government to hang them?
Gaurav Bhatia is back. Gaurav Bhatia.
Can I speak, please?
Gaurav.
He says
can I speak, please? Can I say something? 45 minutes.
Gaurav is on the left. Thank you.
My time is precious.
Gaurav.
Which Muslims support Indian
Gaurav.
This is the mindset.
Okay.
This is the mindset.
The point is responding to Gaurav.
And let me tell you one more thing. That the same government a day before in the Supreme Court blatantly denied to give an affidavit, promised affidavit on Pegasus on the pretext that we
No, you haven't answered my question. You haven't answered my question, so I'm giving this a skip. You haven't answered my question, I'm giving it a skip. I'm going back to Jitendra Ojha on the left. Jitendra is on the left. 1 minute, please. Gaurav is holding up something. Please stop. Learn to be brief. Thank you. Gaurav.
Please ask him to stop. I'm sorry, I can't be quarreling like this.
Ratnakar, don't make it difficult for me.
Can you stop him?
Thank you.
Can you stop him, please? No, Arnab, I don't belong to any political party, but
this has gone on for too long.
This nature,
this is happening.
Let me tell
the reason why Ratnakar Tripathi is going on non-stop and I have to put my volume above yours. No, 1 minute, Jitendra, 1 minute. Ratnakar Tripathi, will you stop? I mean, why are you behaving like this? Why are you behaving in a cantankerous manner like this? When I've been telling you for the longest time. 1 minute, Jitendra Ojha, just wait. Let me complete. Listen. 1 minute. Ratnakar, I'll reduce your volume and then I'll speak over you. Because I've warned you too many times. My only elementary line is, I asked a question here, Jitendra Ojha. I'm sorry to keep you waiting for a long time. What was my question? My question was simply this, that these same people, Ratnakar Tripathi, Abdul Razak, Vivek Srivastava, Monojit Mandal and all their respective leaders have been saying for the longest time that you must reduce the impact of anti-terrorism laws in our country. You must strengthen the hand of the terrorist effectively by making the laws much more diluted. Now when I talk about it, Mr. Ojha, they don't even want to refer to it. They don't want to respond to it.
The social activists.
Please, the question is to Mr. Ojha. Mr. Ojha first, then you, Monojit. Mr. Ojha.
Yes, Arnab, for last 20 years, we have been, as per Global Terror Index, 8th most impacted state. For first 10 years, from 2001 to 2010, Arnab, we were among the 5 most impacted states. For 4 years, we were the 2nd most impacted state. So I believe the kind of threat India is facing from terrorism, Pakistani-sponsored terrorism, no other country in the entire world is facing. And it's not that, these are stray groups. There is a military syndicate which has been aggregating all shades of organized crime. And most unfortunate part is that they are raising resources from within our soil. And terrorism is not only about violence. Before they carry out this kind of violence, they need to build massive infrastructure. As far as India is concerned, Arnab, initially maybe Americans supported Pakistani. Now Chinese are supporting Pakistani. But terrorism in India is not a law and order problem. I appreciate all professionals to appreciate that we are facing a civilizational war. And on matters of national security, government, opposition, media, civil society, everybody has to be on the same page. And I'm very disappointed to see even representative of ruling party that he has been trying to make some political capital out of it. It breaks heart of counter-terror professionals, the kind of life they lead, the kind of effort they make.
Mr. Nambiar.
No. Please behave yourself.
Okay, so
sorry, I
PKD Nambiar wants to come back.
Please ask this gentleman. I'm not here for doing any quarrel. What I'm trying to say, it will break the heart of our counter-terror professionals. The kind of hard work they do, and Pakistanis will be very happy to see a debate like this. They will think that they managed to hoodwink, they have managed to subvert sections of our civil society who are working as apologists for terrorists in this country. So terrorism is not a law and order problem. Terrorism is a war, a civilizational war.
I'd like
civilizational war. I'm saying that if we Islamic community, people,
thank you,
educated Muslims, they have to be on forefront.
Jitendra, thank you. PKD. PKD now, please. Thank you.
But I don't think this debate has a good quality.
Don't even understand.
Just a minute, Jitendra, 1 minute. I can't
challenge these.
Just 1 minute, Jitendra, 1 minute. PKD, just wait a minute.
Challenge of
wait a minute. PKD.
Talibani mindset some of these people, so-called liberals,
PKD now, please,
who are holding in India, I think as long as these people have this mindset in India, if we don't remove these people, this mindset, it is not going to really good do anything good for us. You need to understand, when an Abdul Nasser Madani, a real terrorist, he is in jail. Yes, the Kerala Assembly is passed the resolution in favor of him. The chief ministers after chief ministers are going to the jail to receive him, meet him. I think the mindset is required to change, Arnab. Till the time you are not able to change the mindset of the people. Why when the whole world knows the Taliban is the brutal terrorist organization? How many Muslim leaders, how many liberal leaders in India have come out and condemned the Taliban till today? Why Indian Union Muslim League, which has got a name along with them as a Muslim attached to a political party, is not openly condemning the Taliban? Why there is a problem for even the pseudo-secular to even criticize the terrorists? Why the problem? What is the issue for these pseudo-secular
Monojit, just wait.
Criticize the terrorists?
You know, if there is,
that is the problem. The problem.
I think there should be a nationwide crackdown, and if there is no crackdown now, do you want more 1993 type Mumbai terror attacks? Have we not seen the warning signals today? Do we want more ISI modules to unleash violence in our country? Do you want more bomb blasts in our metropolitan cities? Viewers, it's our choice. It's our choice. We must come together against the people who are providing a defense to terrorism. And on the other side, ladies and gentlemen, the real Pakistan role is going to be looked into by America now. At least they are promising to do so. I don't think I take everything that Blinken says at face value, but there is an incredible amount of a focus on Pakistan. From Haqqani terrorists being harbored to training Taliban terrorists, Pakistan is absolutely cornered. Global anger is growing, and global action is coming very soon. That is what we anticipate. That's what most geostrategic experts are anticipating. And that is also our debate after the other side of a short break.